Welcome to UCL Team 11's video on the Sota Storyteller. Our team members are Daniel, Ibrahim, and Alvin. From NTT Data, our client is Mr. Hiroki Inagaki, and our research clients are Dr. Jenny Gibson from Cambridge University and Professor Steve Hales from UCL. Sota is a pet-like robot developed by global innovator NTT Data. I am able to move my hands, body, and head, while also playing and recording sound files. Through collaborating with a research team from Cambridge University, my aim is to act as a chatbot which can help improve the language of 4- and 5-year-old children. The idea is that I will have a set of stories to say to the child. I will speak and gesture to the child, giving them an opportunity to respond. Based on the response of the child, I will use natural language processing to determine what I say. We have used 4 main technologies in our project. These are Google Speech, which converts speech to text; Watson Conversation, which processes the input to decide on an output response; Watson Text-to-Speech, which converts the response text into speech for the child to listen; the Oxford Dictionary API to define complex words which the child cannot understand; the MySQL database to store the response of the child. In this diagram, you can see how the Watson Conversation facility allows us to test our conversation flow. Here, you can see the system architecture diagram for our project. Initially, the child speaks to Sota, indicating their intent. Sota records this response from the child and saves it in an audio file. This response is sent as an audio stream to Google Speech, which converts the audio into text, ready for processing. Each text response is saved in the database to help the Cambridge team with their research. The text is sent to the IBM Watson Conversations facility, which identifies the child's intent using natural language processing, matches the intent of the child to a list of known intents, and produces an appropriate answer. The answer that is produced here is converted to speech via IBM Watson's text-to-speech API, which has a range of different voices, and is also able to change the tone of its voice in the middle of sentences. Finally, Sota plays the audio file generated back to the child. Now, I will show you a demonstration of my key features. Firstly, take a look at how I can tell stories. As I use Watson's natural language processing, I can understand different variations of the same response. Hi there, welcome to UCL Team 11's Chatbot Storyteller. Would you like to listen to Jack and the Beanstalk or Little Red Riding Hood?
Jack and the Beanstalk, please.
Once upon a time, there lived Jack on his farm in the country. One day, while going for a walk, Jack notices a new farm. If you want to hear more about Jack, shout out Jack. If you want to start the adventure, shout out adventure.
Can we hear more about Jack?
Every day, Jack would help his mother, but despite all their hard work, Jack and his mother were very poor with barely enough money to keep themselves fed. "What shall we do? What shall we do?" said the mother. "Do you want to sell the family cow, or do you want to go for a walk?"
Let's go for a walk.
"Good morning, Jack," said a little old man. "I have a special gift for a good boy like you. 3 magical bean seeds to be exact, young man. So magical are they, that if you plant them overnight, by morning they grow right up to the sky. Do you want to take the beans, or do you want to go home?" Not only can I tell stories, but I also communicate with the Oxford Dictionary API to be able to define words.
What is the meaning of adventure?
An unusual and exciting or daring experience. As well as this, I can also answer different types of questions outside of the story.
How are you, Sota?
I am doing great. I hope you are also having a fine day. Thanks to Watson's expressive SSML facility, as you can see on the slide, I can change the tone of my voice and use expressions during my stories. Here, you see the Watson conversation tool. This tool allows us to be able to control the flow of dialogue using multiple branches. It also makes it easier to match the child's intent to what we expect. Furthermore, it makes it very easy for non-technical users to add and change their own stories, as they do not have to access the code. Thank you for listening to my video. I hope you had an enjoyable time.